Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of a Monday Night Havoc. Represented by two GMs, obviously me, the hardcore Messiah Gull, and I believe this man will want to introduce himself.
Yeah, welcome to the first ever episode of Havoc. Very excited to be alongside you here. It's going to be a crazy night. I've looked at the match card and you've gone all in tonight. We're starting off big with Crusher Clive. There's a couple more guys in here. Talk to me about this match.
Well, I go out strong. I'm going to go out big. I'm going to show that, I believe in true gladiators, people who can fight off obstacles of all causes, and I don't believe there's a bigger obstacle on my roster than Crusher Clive.
No, this guy is absolutely massive, and I sort of made the mistake of putting him in two battle royales, thinking that someone could actually toss him over the top ropes, but no avail. I mean, one thing we're hoping for tonight, what we didn't have on Saturday night, is a lot of weapons being used. I've only made sure that there's only one kendo stick underneath every ring, so we're only going to see at least one of those, and hopefully a lot of tables, a lot of ladders.
Well, of course, there's going to be a lot of tables. The last three matches are to decide my next week's of elimination no DQ match for the new Havoc Championship. Obviously, three people who already held number one contender places are already booked, but we need to decide the three for the non-number one contenders.
Yeah, I get that. It's going to be exciting, definitely. A 3 table matches. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to look forward to, definitely, tonight. And I'll tell you what, Shane Roberts obviously designed the arena, and it's looking amazing, I've got to say.
Of course. Obviously, we've got the Red Bull sponsor because, we need collective money from different teams.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that they're rivals. It's fine. We're rival shows, technically. It's all good.
I wouldn't classify us as rivals. I'd just say it's about a friendly competition to make sure all the talent gets through.
Yeah, that's it. I do like the ladders, just, randomly on the stage. It gives you that feeling straight away.
Mm-hmm.
And who have we got coming out now?
I do believe.
So is this isn't a number one contenders match. This is just a start, right?
This is the start of it off. And hopefully as we mean to go on.
100%. I think this is Alex Barnes. Correct me if I am wrong.
Yep, it is the Alex Barnes. I would say one of them are more aggressive looking superstars with that Paraklava entrance in there.
Yeah, 100%. Well, this match is elimination as well, so we're going to see who goes out first and then who are the last two standing, and it's going to be interesting. I'm hoping to see a lot of weapons, a lot of action, but do you reckon these guys are they going to be able to beat Crusher Clive?
I mean, maybe if they team up, forming an allyship, that's the only way I see them taking down Clive.
Yeah, well, we've seen some surprises. We've seen people lift people that we just didn't understand. I think Mason King actually lifted Big Gus at one point. We didn't know how that works. So maybe someone will surprise us today and just, power slam Crusher Clive into a table from 30. No, we can't do 30 feet in the air, unfortunately, in this match. We just have to, go with what we've got. But we can definitely climb up ladders. We can go extreme. That's 100%.
Yeah, obviously, this is supposed to be an era of extreme wrestling, like you just saw in ECW. Obviously, I warned Sky that maybe you shouldn't be showing this at half 7, but they were adamant to keep it at half 7, so there won't be too many big bad word bombs. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, well, we're good at that sort of stuff. But yeah, Saturday, if you did not see it, guys, we had a crazy tournament for LC's tag team partner. And it was absolutely insane, to be fair. Everyone gave it their all. If you did miss it, the highlights are on YouTube. I say highlights, it's the whole show on YouTube, but you will check it, and it's the common commentators, me and the Hardcore Messiah, or the Hardcore GM, as he now wants to be called.
Yeah, well, and there was obviously some late-night regret for a couple of wrestlers, like them thinking that just a fan of me was me, and throwing up all over him.
Yeah.
That was very confusing. He was about 5 inches taller than me. I don't know how you didn't notice it. And now it's one of the boys that I've had multiple wars with, J.O. Grady.
Yeah.
Obviously, I came to him after Battle for the Belt, had to sign him up instantly because I don't want anyone taking some of that good old CZW core that I want to build.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get it. This guy, I haven't seen him fight. I saw him fight for the first time on Saturday, and yeah, he absolutely smashed it. Won in the quarterfinals, I believe, went out in the semis.
Yep.
And let's not forget the semis was contested in steel cages. People, do complain about steel cages, say it doesn't really show people at their maximum potential because someone can just climb out. at a given moment. So I do understand that.
Obviously, I do have a steel cage match booked tonight. Obviously, it's more of a throwback. Yeah, but obviously, from here on in, there will be more condensed hardcore action instead of the steel cage. And you never know. See, at some stage, they're going to need a GM to fight. But I will never, ever, as long as I manage this, put myself under a title shot. As truly, I believe that is the height of ignorance and unfairness, which is what we strive for at Havoc. True equality for everyone. And ladies and gentlemen, as these three warriors begin, we do apologise for the mic cutout. Once again, this audio company that we hire are just a bunch of just fools. I'm convinced I could do a better job.
Yeah, well, definitely. I don't even know where they come from. Not even in the UK. Definitely not the best. We're going to have to, go outsourcing and try and find someone a little bit better. We do apologise. But we are back now. Crusher Clive certainly taking over.
He's dominating already. He just came out starting. Obviously, I've not booked him on a #1 contender shot, but if he keeps on fighting, and he keeps on fighting the way he's starting, I'm going to have to put him on inevitably.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's going to have to be done. And the thing is, he was, I believe, no, I don't think he has been in a contender spot yet. I didn't do it at the beginning because I knew the size advantage that he had. I thought I'd let the other guys get involved first. But yeah, I think, when the time does come, which I'm sure it will, he's going to be terrifying.
Yeah, and I pray for whoever fights against him, because it will be brilliant. He already had a signature. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
Very close there. I'll tell you what, I think maybe Big Gus could, potentially give him a run for his money on size. Not obviously different type of size, 100%, but Gus is very, very big. Clive
obviously, don't let Clive hear that, because I'm not dealing with him trying to kill me.
Go straight away here.
Yes! This is what we wanted. I jam-packed that ring with tables.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, we're not even on a tables match, but tables are already out. We're going to be seeing much more. Crusher Clive just lying on the table there, standing up now, finding his feet.
Well, I'm not going to lie when I tell you, I kind of want DJ Assassin to go for.
Yeah, we need DJ Assassin back 100% because, I mean, he's been alright, but he wasn't too keen on table matches from what I remember.
Obviously, if you've messed up with this shambolic recording company, a table has been set up, and I'm not gonna lie, I hope someone goes through it. It's Crusher Clive lifts him up, and that's a powerbomb.
He's going for the pin now. I thought he was actually going to throw him through the table, but not quite.
Just an instant kick out.
We've got Alex Barnes completely knocked out on the other side, outside of the ring. Hopefully he gets to his feet quite quickly. Yeah.
Oh no! No, Jake gets away from it.
Yeah, great reversal there. I tell you what, if he's going to pick Clive up and he puts him through the table.
Yes, this is what we wanted. This is what I
we're
wanted.
talking about. The
This is what I wanted when I hired this man to Havoc. Someone who would take those hardcore spots, and I was like, he looks grand because I have easier break tables.
Well, that's the thing, the pure strength. And I tell you what, we've got Alex now going. I'm trying to get another thing. I think it's Alex.
Yes, him up again. Oh my god, no, not this again.
No, we don't want kendos. Crusher Clive not even letting that one count happen, though.
One, right. That's just shocking. And a kendo sticking to the head. Into the... He's dismissed. He's dismissed.
Yeah, we don't want kendo stick. We want to see ladders. We want to see
tables. This is why we have so many tables matches tonight. I want to see someone go through a table.
Yeah, no, I do like it. I do like it. I know that, yeah, you know, table matches, they're always fun. And 3 in a row. We're definitely not going to be short of action.
Quick knee, quick combo. As Clive gets dropped.
Clive is completely out of it now.
Clive, I don't think Clive was expecting this onslaught of attacks from Jay O'Grady.
Nah, I mean, yeah, neither was I. I'm quite surprised as well. But now he's against the rope, is Jay O'Grady, and looks like some nice moves.
Flapjack.
Alex Barnes looking quite strong here. I haven't seen him fight before, so it's interesting to watch.
I'm not going to lie when I said his appointment was more of a gamble for me, but he's been impressing me so far.
That's it again. He's got a ladder. We have a ladder, ladies and gentlemen.
You're welcome, people at home.
This is the first match of the night. We've had Crusher Clive through a table with our ladder in the ring. And now we've got Alex Barnes going underneath again. And we've got a sledgehammer.
Oh my god, yes.
Absolute chaos. And I don't know if it's going to be used. I hope it's going to be used. I think he's just building himself some time.
And
the
sledgehammer. Sledgehammer.
And a kick right there that could be done there. Great move there by Alex Barnes, but no.
One. Of course, Jay O'Grady isn't going down that easy.
These guys are not backing down.
This is why I chose these 3 as my first. I wanted to start strong with the ladder strikes.
And it is. I give you that. You've done well here. Crusher Clive now going for the pin. Everyone kicking out at 1. No one backing down yet.
Of course, this isn't some WWE stuff where we just have one person dominating and just falling asleep.
No, we've got Jay leaning against the ropes, feeling the energy relaxing a little bit. Jay had 2 matches on Saturday, so he's definitely going to be struggling a little bit, but it doesn't look like him. Feeding off the energy. What's Crusher Clive going to do here?
The fan noise is deafening. Here, wait, and that could have been a massive injury move to him. Wait, no.
Clive on the floor.
Onto the ladder! And Clive out again.
And that'll look like a nasty German as well from Alex, feeding off the energy. I tell you what, Jay's...
Check it.
Oh no! If he goes for the pin here, this could be crucial. I don't think he's going to, though. He isn't quite done with Jay.
Inflict more damage.
Yeah, well, no, this could be it for Jay. This could be it for Jay right here.
1, 2, 3. Clive versus Barnes now.
Yeah, this is going to be tense. Clive and Barnes, both, definitely different types of superstars from what I've seen. Can Clive really come through? Can Clive win this? I mean, the size of him. Or falls count anywhere.
Scary on this arena as there's not as much padding as usual. So it's a bit scary when you take a bump here.
Oh, I tell you what, that would definitely hurt.
This is why I have multiple waivers. And it's almost over. That's why I made my super shouts solve multiple waivers.
Yeah, no, I don't blame that.
Trudging back to the back.
And what's Jay doing with the ladder here, leaning it up against the turnbuckle, and Crusher Clive coming back into the ring.
With a slingshot.
He's trying to reach Jay, but Jay's...
What's Clive doing? He gets him again.
He hasn't got much reach. I think that's the problem with being that big. He doesn't have that much reach. And Jay tossing him over the ropes.
No. Did you not realise what happened last time, Alex?
Oh yeah, my mistake, Alex. I keep getting Alex and Jay mixed up. Actually, Jay was out a minute ago. Now a stare down between the two.
Once again, but it's reversed this time.
That was a massive stare down between the two there. It looked quiet. It looked. Oh, there's blood. There's blood.
Yeah, this is just obviously. I don't mean yes as in yes he's bleeding. I mean yes as in this is what the crowd have came to see. Obviously, Clive, after this match, I'm going to instruct you to a doctor because CTE is serious.
Yeah, I think it's needed, definitely. I mean, these guys have been going, and this has been quite a long match, to be fair. Thinking about it must have been going on, 10, at least maybe 15 minutes here. Absolutely crucial moves from Alex Bonds. And could he do this? Could he beat pressure?
1, 2.
So close. I don't know who's going to get this. I mean, we've got a jam-packed card tonight already. This match is just kicking off and showing what havoc is going to be like.
Oh, it's like a leg breaker. That's a rare move to see.
Yeah, he's definitely working on the legs, is Barnes here, and he's toying with him a little bit, running around, kicking him to the back of the neck. That's definitely going to hurt Clive on the reversal again.
It's fighting up.
I'll tell you what, I can't call this. I cannot call this. It's either way right now. And that's a massive move from Clive. Massive move.
1, 2. Oh, not again.
How does he kick out? How does he find the strength? I can't believe
this is the warrior spirit I want to see in Havoc. And another one. And surely that has to be it. 1,
Can't
2,
do it the first,
3. It's over.
Time. Clive is your first winner tonight.
Honestly, Jay and Alex put on a hell of a fight.
Yeah, they did. I mean, this was for a first match. This is main event quality. This was amazing. What? I'm glad to not be booking the match. I'm glad to just be watching the matches right now.
Yeah, I guess that's my talent in a way. I find weird mismatches. Probably some matches that many people wouldn't see happening, but
some people here haven't seen you in the ring as much, so they don't know how hardcore you truly have got in the past. I think we have a steel cage match for the woman now, do we?
Yep, of course.
Well, what's
honestly, if you want to see how hardcore I am, look up some of my tapes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have personally, I think there's just a few ignorant people, arrogant people backstage who just don't even care about the fellow wrestlers in the industry and just want to really go through and knock them all out. But here we have Katie, I believe. We've seen her fight against Val. Val absolutely destroyed her. But I always am curious about the backpack. What is in the backpack? Is there weapons? Hopefully today she'll be pulling out a weapon.
Well, maybe not, because I don't think she has anything in that backpack. I don't know why she has a backpack. Maybe it's just to deal with the aesthetic.
I don't know, the eyelashes, no, the eye makeup, shall we say. I don't know much about makeup. The eye makeup scares the hell out of me, though. I know that much.
Yeah, and then just the white eye. That's my main concern.
Yeah, just one. I mean, you've got that checked up. It's medically okay, right?
Yeah. Wait, you're the owner of the company. When you signed there, it was your responsibility.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot to do it. That's why, I made sure that you signed her instead. And here we are.
You just admitted this on live TV. You just...
Like I said, hey, I can cut things. So this is actually a... Okay, we always get distracted during women matches. Let's focus. So
this isn't on purpose, by the way.
She's not dressed to fight. I mean, personally, if I tried getting out of steel cages in high heels, I probably wouldn't do so well.
If I tried to walk 2 steps in high heels, I wouldn't do so well. Never mind trying to climb a steel cage.
Yeah. Well, it's a certain level of confidence. She's wearing a green armband. Is that a tribute to Havoc? Who knows?
Who knows? If it is, well, for now, there probably won't be a massive championship rush, but obviously with more women of them every day coming in through the doors, if I do plan to get the women's title up.
Yeah, 100. We're going to try and get one for Havoc and one for Mayhem just to even out a little bit and potentially tag teams in the future. We're going to see how it goes. How do you reckon this one's going to go? A little bit earlier. Yeah, there's an early escapist already attempted anyway. From Katie.
I do believe if it goes down to just then I reckon the high heels will get caught and she's going to lose.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like Katie's going to win it.
It's dangerous, 100%. I don't know why. I mean, I guess if you're doing stomps, if you're stomping, 100% that's going to hurt. Like, I like that tactic, but it's not practical. I mean, look, I don't know how well. I guess she's using, the front of her foot. She's not using much of the heel punch right to the back there, though, from Katie, trying to
another back punch.
Down. And I want to see some wrestling. These guys are just sort of trying to escape at the moment, trying to get out quickly. Not many pinfalls in steel cages these days.
Yeah, that style of wrestling, I guess, is dead.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I have to accept it. Maybe the name, the brand needs to change, differentiate from the steel cage days. But, that's a conversation for another day. And I'll tell you what, Katie is just trying to get out. That's her only motive right now. Not really looking to fight, just wanting to get out. And we've got Ashley going for the pinball.
One. Just kick out of one.
Yeah. Well, there we go. And coming up tonight, I believe there's one more Extreme Rules match. Well, all of them are Extreme Rules, but we've got one Extreme Rules and then 3 cable matches. These number 1 contender spots for the Mayhem. I was going to say Havoc belt. Have we seen the Havoc belt?
Yeah. Once again, another community designed one. Looks very good.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited.
Whoever wears it has to wear it with a sense of pride. This is another pin comes on again. One. But it's a kick out. I mean, she's kicked out.
Kick straight away. Also, the Havoc will be defended next week.
Yep.
But it will go on the line next week. 6-man elimination. No DQ. Falls count anywhere. Absolutely anything goes sort of match.
Well, of course, that's the way I envision it. It'll be, if I remember correctly, Ian, a transformed Jada Lines and Shelly's favourite wrestler, all contesting to get this very prestigious belt, and then 3 other fighters who could.
The thing about Chili's favourite wrestler is he could go on and win the Havoc Championship, and he could be the first guy to do this. And he could also win the World Championship at Unmistaken. Imagine that, holding 2 titles, the first guy ever to hold 2 titles in steel cage wrestling. I mean, that would definitely be exciting for him.
Of course, well, that's a man who's had multiple opportunities. Maybe first time, obviously, in the Elimination Chamber, such short notice after my injury, but he made it work.
Yeah, and he done well. He shouldn't beat himself up. It was a good performance. Anyone can win in the chamber, and it's all about a lot more about stamina rather than, just pure strength. And I'll tell you what, these two here trying to use stamina, trying to get to the top of the cage first right now. Ashley falls down and Kate
attack falls.
But that's the thing, we haven't had much fighting. I feel like this is just repetitive. Someone trying to get out. I mean, they need to. Katie does have an opportunity, though. She can just get a leg across and over. She could.
It always wonders me how it takes so long for them to get their legs over. It's like watching a video game or something.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Me personally, I would jump sometimes. Just
I did it before. Never again.
As long as you've won, that's all I do. Well, I jump on the announce table because, extra padded in that. It's safer than landing on the floor, believe it or not.
I've had fans catch me before.
Catch you?
That's not a joke. They've just started screaming.
No, they do sound like some awesome fans. They do sound like some awesome fans, 100%. I'll tell you what, Ashley and Katie just going in at each other right now. This is no number 1 contenders. This is just a fight for.
In a way, I was a legend because I could have went to GCW, but I always stayed. So I guess they had that weird respect for it because some dons wouldn't be able to do that. They'd say that and then they'd just let them drop.
Yeah, no, that's true. And this is what we came to see. This is what I like to see: 2 people on the top of the steel cage. One of them's going to fall down, but who is it going to be?
The person who's going to fall down with what? What?
Katie?
Katie?
Katie just sort of given up there, but saved out the last second. Maybe she was showing off. She knows how long it takes someone to climb over that cell and get their last leg across. But Ashley with the kick there. Katie back up again.
Like taking that. How does it take so long to throw your leg over?
Oh no, this is almost embarrassing. I mean, I'll tell you what, I need to get people in the training centre to work again. Katie been tipped on the floor.
And then people wonder why I'm not going to base my stuff off steel cages.
Yeah, we keep homage to the name, but I don't think that there'll be many matches in steel cages for myself either. We are starting to sway away from that, era of wrestling. Hell in a Cell matches I do. I love Hell in a Cells, and they're a good substitute, of course. But yeah, the old steel cage matches. People do end up doing this, and they just wait for that lucky moment to get out.
I did it as more of a tribute to the name. Obviously, as like a token of appreciation of becoming.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But you don't need to be using it every week.
I wasn't planning to be honest with you.
And now Ashley has a bit of space. Unfortunately, it looks like Katie's going to get there first, though. And
this wasn't the 15-minute slobber knocker I thought was going to be. It's been more of just a claiming expedition.
Yeah, you live and you learn 100%. And let's hope that at least, I don't have a favourite right now. I just want one of them to win so we can get on with the show. We've got a Extreme Rules match. We've got 3 tables matches. And yeah, I want to see tables. I want to see people get thrown through tables. Let's move on.
I think the booking for the 3 tables matches came from my frustration on Saturday when no destruction was happening. Go. And Katie looks like she could get her leg over here, and she does.
She's done it.
It's fine.
Katie has won. And let's talk a bit more about the women roster. We obviously have LC's wife, I believe. She's called Casey. Can't remember the last name, but she's joining the roster. We have a few more women joining the roster as well.
If I remember, there's an other CZW wrestler coming. I think her name was Oblique.
Yeah, I do remember having Oblique looks pretty terrifying.
I remember having multiple wars with her.
Yeah, well, yeah, she has
I
been
had to call in friends to beat her.
I'm one of those. I'm not great with names, but the second you mentioned, I remember signing a contract. She is signed, and she will be in a little bit of a sneaky draft. Not a draft like we had the other day, but we'll be drafting them, between rosters, and we're going to be figuring out who goes where.
Obviously, was Jay. I couldn't, and here we go. Max Zane.
Max Zane. Now, Max Zane came out the same way on Saturday on top of that massive thing, and it took 5 minutes, so we decided,
I banned him. I said no. I said no. I said no.
By the time the steel cage was going up, his entrance was on, and we made sure the cameras were on him by the time he was walking down the ramp.
Of course.
Here we go then. So this is an Extreme Rules match.
Yep.
1v1. And this is for pride, not for a contender spot, just for sort of pride for who's the better man.
Yep, and by the way, see, if they put on a good performance, number 1 contender shot could come their way, but...
Yeah, well, that's the thing, we've got the Interstar Championship, and we're, you need to find 2 people, I need to find 2 people from my brand, you find 2 people from your brand, and then we're going to be doing a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules elimination match at Unmistaken to find the champion for that particular belt.
And I wouldn't tell anyone on the roster, and maybe they are watching, but I do believe that if you can survive an onslaught from my number 1 contender, maybe the last 2 eliminated might be my chosen fighters for that interstellar match.
That is some big words right there, and I'll tell you what, I wish this guy would get on with it. We need to see his opponent, we need to see who he's up against.
Well,
Max Zane, he's giving me those vibes. Like I said on Saturday, Cody Rhodes with really bleached blonde hair there.
I don't know why people bleach their hair.
And there is a storm.
Perfect storm.
There is a perfect storm. Sorry, Alex Storm. Now there is an obsession with the storms. There's a lot of storms.
I have 3 storms, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think it was on purpose that you have all the storms, but there is definitely a few of them. I think. Storm Nolan had a fight the other night. Unfortunately, didn't win in the quarterfinals, but it's going to be interesting to see how he pairs up in the future.
Obviously, he's just sauntering down to the ring. Another person trying to feed off this electric cloud tonight.
Yeah, and I tell you what, this guy, he's coming into the ring. He's not faffing about, not having a long entrance. He's just getting on with it. That's what I like to see.
Obviously, I've been working on a new entrance and now I'm able to move. No more does throwing up knees or anything. Just something simple and plain.
Yeah,
also with my new attire, which when I return will be unveiled.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I've had sneak previews. But it's going to be interesting, the show. So, Extreme Rules. These 2 interesting pairing. Hopefully, we'll see. I mean, I don't mind standing up for the rest of the show using an announce table.
Well, of course, we do have the foreign commentary table if we need to use it. Like.
Yeah, that is the perfect decoy right there. Everyone loves using that.
I still also don't know why we have the foreign commentary and we don't have a foreign commentary booth, but I guess it's just a contingency plan, and that's a very powerful league.
Very, very powerful, and I tell you what, these guys looking a little bit, I guess as you could probably argue, Alex maybe are looking a little bit more stacked, but I'm liking the pair, and I think it's going to be interesting and great move.
It seems like two brawlers and another moonsault.
Yeah, he's definitely on it right here, going for an early cover.
1, 2. Oh, I thought I was going to be a 2 count.
Yeah, not even reaching the 2, so great move, but basically hitting the mat himself there, and Alex Storm needs to reverse, and not able to do that at the moment. Storm back on the floor. Outside of the ring, will be getting weapons straight away.
If this is a kendo stick, I'd cry.
Yeah, I won't be happy. But it's not, it's a chair.
Hallelujah, it's a chair.
A chair. Is he putting it against the corner? No, he's not.
Yes. No.
To the head.
To the head.
Down. Lie down, please.
What's
Storm.
a CTE? What's a CTE? That's the way I see it.
Absolutely beautiful there. And I tell you what, I think he's just giving him a minute here. Just talking to him, perhaps. I can't quite hear, but he is definitely building time.
Nice. He dodges. Then a punch makes him drop at the knees, the chops, the knee, the kick.
Yeah,
the thing is, strong roundhouse.
Storm picks it up. Storm wants revenge now. And I think these two are exchanging words. I can't quite hear what's going on. He's putting it against him. Watch out, though.
Look at that backfire.
Oh,
it does. No, it doesn't. He spells out to the outside. Which the concrete might be better than what he could have met.
Well, that's it. Hopefully, we're going to see that chair in congestion again. He's going to springboard off and misses the target completely. And still feeding off the energy in the crowd.
That doesn't look good.
No, you spoke already about these hard floors and what agility here. Great moves there by Storm. He's thrown him into the barrier.
Obviously, I should once again separate. This is the less family-friendly turn of the WWE. Obviously, they went to BT.
There's a kendo. Why is there a kendo? But to the head, I do like it. I do like it.
I mean, I appreciate it to the head, but like, how do we have so many kendo sticks?
Yeah, well, at least
and it breaks over his head.
At least that one's broke. The chair still in the corner of the ring. Let's not forget about that.
And a Spanish flight there, nice counter.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Storm's come out here and he's impressed me. We've seen Max Zane fight a little bit in the quarterfinals on
Saturday. Into the flip, into the German
move, and he's going for the cover here.
Obviously, no rope breaks.
No rope breaks. Falls count anywhere, I do believe, as well. And these guys, really just feeding off each other at the moment, waiting for that perfect moment. And I'm just keep getting lost in the Havoc logo. Absolutely beautiful, simple but elegant, I will say.
Yeah, well, I can't take much credit for it. Obviously, I get the venues book, but I don't... Exactly, it's a sharpshooter.
Yes, it is, but will we see a tap? He is stunned. He's looking out of it at the moment. Potentially Warsaw from first.
The whiplash there.
He's getting the chair. He's getting the chair. Will he have enough time? No.
I think I may have heard him more with the flop out.
Well, that's the thing. You have to be acting fast. You have to be quicker, but Max has got something in his arsenal.
The fourth, oh my god!
Absolutely beautiful. We've got a pinfall, but kick it out before 2.
What?
Kick it out before 2.
I thought he was going to go for my fall. Well, obviously he probably calls it different, but I thought he was going to go for the fall of Grace.
Yeah,
from Grace, I should say, my finisher.
Everyone has said, "Oh, it's the same finisher you have, is it?"
Nope, mine's more of a cradle DDT. His is more of a through, but. I thought the way he was setting him up.
Oh, that's a beautiful move, and it could be crucial. It could be game changing. Is he going to go for the cover? And he's just
the headbutt again.
Now.
1, 2, kick out of 2. Once again, this is the warrior spirit. I want to see it, Havoc.
Yeah, and I tell you what, another springboard move from Max. Max is definitely very safe around these ropes. He's used to bouncing. He's doing amazing here. I'm loving to see it.
Honestly, this is one of the only fins that are actually properly fortified to the way WWE would do it. Because there's nothing worse than having ropes break and a show cancelled into I believe that is his finisher. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Max Zane wins.
We have Max Zane is a winner Finally, he lost in the quarterfinals, but now you've got one on your record. Feel a bit happier. Moving on. Well, let's see what we've got. We've got 3 contender matches in tables. I'm so excited to watch this. I can't wait.
Obviously, the Taunton now, he does seem very happy with his one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem that his opponent isn't too happy walking away. I do believe he might have thought he would win this match.
Yeah, he definitely.
No time to talk about this, as we are now at our number 1 contender bout. This is for the big prize. This is for all the marbles.
I cannot wait. This is the Lost Prophet, they call him, mocking the Street Profits a little bit there. I believe it is Dan Stevens, if I am not correct, walking down the ramp for the first time in a couple of weeks. Hasn't had a match since he did his first match with Mason King. Mason King beat him 1-2-3. He wasn't very happy about it, and we haven't seen him since until tonight.
Well, obviously now he's making his debut on Monday Night Havoc.
Yeah.
Now, to the people who have not debuted tonight, I would not worry, as sometimes you just have to wait, and your patience will pay off.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you do have an issue with the booking, you can come to my office. You know where it is. You know where it's located.
That's it. We were looking, before maybe having 40 in the roster maximum, and we're moving up to almost 20, maybe 20 plus a show at the moment. So there are a lot of people to try and get in. People are obviously upset about not making pay-per-views as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think
don't get paid.
I think the GOAT is coming out. It is DJ Assassin. Does this guy need any introduction?
Superstar! My superstar! My number 2! The man walking into this tables match just grooving with the WWE, wait, not a SCW.
It's understandable that you made a mistake. You're excited. I'm excited. This whole arena is excited. The vibes have just turned up. The purple is coming out.
This is the one long entrance that I don't mind watching, just because it's so beautiful. Obviously, the 2 pairs of headphones. Yeah. It's an interesting style choice, but it's a trending style choice.
Exactly. One is not enough. Simply not enough for DJ Assassin. He needs 2 pairs, and I absolutely love it. We're not probably going to see those being used as weapons. I think they're very valuable to him.
Of course. Obviously, I should inform you that he is very grateful for everyone who found and bought his mixtapes off him from Saturday's show.
Yeah.
And obviously, to Jaden Lines, he said, "How did you know I was wearing sandals, and why did you try to suck them?"
And he always lies down on the ropes and gets a kick straight away.
Strong start. And it's a shooting arm.
The thing is, I never want to come across bias. Like I said, I've known Dan Stevens a long time, gone back in the E-Feds with him back in the Devo days. So it's a hard one for me, but if there's anyone I wouldn't mind seeing pin Dan Stevens, rather than Mason King at least, it would be DJ Assassin.
Isn't he behind... Well, he's not behind bars because he's his brother, which I find a bit weird, but anyway. And it's a powerful leg drop.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I haven't really, I've seen DJ Assassin. I've seen him in another tables match. I can't remember who that was against, but it was a very interesting match for sure.
Of course, but the DJ Assassin's very talented. No, I wouldn't be surprised though. The goal here is to just try to get them on the ropes, then just to hit them with a spear, or try to just put them through the tables early.
Well, yeah, that's it. It looks like DJ Assassin heard you and he's going for the table straight away. This is what we've come to see. I wouldn't be surprised.
This is what I wanted him Monday night.
He's getting 2! One's not enough! Yes, he needs 2!
Yes. This is what we wanted.
This is brilliant. They're not letting us down, and it's a table to the face.
Table. Oh, I thought they were going to do a double stack.
I'll tell you what, all DJ Assassin needs now is some decks, and he could put on a set.
Maybe he thinks this is a live DJ.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, but Dan picking the table. I guess
he's just trying to block him out, take some time.
Yeah, that's
Dan Stevens doesn't look good at this. Hasn't been at his usual level.
No, Stevens struggling a bit. Like I said, he's been a bit upset ever since losing to Mason, and he's just, yet to find that passion. And it's his first match in Havoc, but it's everyone's first match in Havoc tonight. So, Assassin doing some furniture arrangement again, putting the table up in the middle of the ring this time.
Well, is that a wee shuffle? Maybe that's the mark.
I don't know. Stevens has got him up though. This could be it right here though. No, Stevens!
And it is. No!
Throws him through the table.
No!
Sutton loses.
No!
That's his second tables match that he's lost now. He asked in the podcast
Obviously.
not to have another tables match. I wouldn't have given him one at Mayhem. So explain yourself there. What was you thinking?
Look, those tables, you can see by the way they snap, they aren't hard snapping tables. They're not going to leave splinters, which was his complaint. They snap easily.
100%.
You can tell by the way the pieces were flying.
Look who it is.
I know I'm off Jake.
This guy has had 3 fights in 2 days. 3 fights in 1 night, sorry. And now he's back again. He deserves the pyros. Give him the pyros.
Yep. Tag team champ, obviously.
Yeah, tag team champion. He will not. They'll be given the gold for their match. We're still waiting. Like I said, their partnership only really came about on Saturday. They're still getting their eyes.
I believe it's called the British. I believe it's called the British Australian Connection.
The British and Australian connection. I absolutely love it. I haven't seen that, but that is awesome. Yeah, we're definitely going to get that implemented. That is brilliant. British and Australian. There we go. Definitely a good connection there. 100%. I do agree with that. And can Jake win this realistically? He's had 3 fights in 2 nights. Can he win this?
I mean, if he's able to win 3 matches in 1 night, I believe he could go for 4 in 3 days.
Well, if he is, he seriously has to be contested as one of the major people in the company to go at 0.
And obviously Jade, who's already fought tonight, wants a rematch against Jake, and I'm a man of the people, so I've already booked and penciled in that match. Obviously, we have Dan Stevens as the 4th of 6 for the World Havoc Championship.
Oh yeah, of course. So Dan Stevens, we forgot to say that. Yeah, Stevens has got his shot, but Assassin shouldn't worry. Like we said, there's the Interstar Championship for a lot of these cats to get into. You have your own plans on how you figure that out. Maybe through the elimination, maybe not. It's all up to you. I've got 2 people working, in a number 1 contenders match this week, and I think it's Jet Saturn and Zach Adams. But here we have Reed. Let's talk about Reed.
Obviously, a former member of the ACA. Obviously, with that fallen, with my personally great negotiation skills, I told Jaden, you won your match at Mayhem, you get a number 1 contender shot with 1 condition. You stop bitching.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah, you done it well. I've got to say, once I saw that, all of those stupid ACA tags removed from their emails, removed from their Twitter handles, I became a lot happier, I will say.
Obviously, sometimes as fun, and I'm a man of my word most of the time.
I quickly actually interrupt you here. I may not know the ins and outs, but why is Jaden Lyons not fighting?
That is because he's a number 1 contender, and I gave every single one of my number 1 contenders get a week off because they're pre-qualified.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. So another tables match here, Reed and Jake.
I don't know who those 3 rejects are. You're sitting in the commentary table. Don't pay any attention to them. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, they're just waiting for their 5 minutes of fame, but they are not involved. And that is a great move right away from Reed on Jake. Jake obviously probably going to be a little bit tired, but I feel like he's definitely still going to have the stamina. But Reed coming in very quickly, trying to wear Jake down.
But my question is, if Reed does win, will there be a slight ACA alliance during the 6-man?
Yeah, that's actually a very, very good point there. It's something you need to consider because we do. I believe it's Butch and Cursed Skull, my man Cursed. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. I think that is the next match, tables match. So yeah, we're going to have possibly if Reed wins. I think Reed isn't a part of a faction at the moment. Butch is a part of the Bullet Club, I do believe.
The Bullet nuisance, in my opinion. Obviously. Their unprecedented attack on multiple superstars.
Yeah, well, yeah, Alexander wanted to promo tonight, but I said to him, "You're in Mayhem, you're not in Havoc." Okay, so there's nothing I can do.
But I do believe he's still in the front row for tonight's show. So
yeah, well, I'll be waving to him, a good lad, and he is booked in for the Tag Team Championship at Mayhem on Thursday. it's going to be interesting because LC and Jake could potentially be, tag team partners for a couple of days. Because if they lose this, can you see these guys still being a team?
I don't know. Maybe they will try to bond over their loss and become stronger.
Yeah, well, LC obviously already lost his tag team partner, but he's defended well.
Due to a false documents charge that we don't get into.
Yeah, so I am excited to see a few. We got the tag titles. It's really the only big gold championship that's going to be defended, apart from the Havoc, obviously, until the Unmistakable pay-per-view. So I am excited to see this. But another table being set up here by Jake.
Yep, and a great combo ending and the clothesline.
Yeah, well, let's not remember his UFC history. This guy is no stranger to fighting. He is an absolute animal. And we're seeing...
I did watch a couple of his fights. He was a knockout monster.
Yeah, I definitely need to be checking that out. I mean, the longest reigning UFC champion is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, obviously. So... Obviously, O'Grady now takes my place as the longest, the person in this company with the most CCW championships. So if I'm taking 3, ironically taking his 3rd one from me.
Well, Jake nearly getting Reed there to the table, but not quite. Reed throwing him outside of the ring now.
Outside. Obviously to the hard concrete, and you can see by the way the back is contorting, and to the leg that could snap a leg.
Yeah, so as we were talking earlier before the cameras came on, Shane obviously unable to participate in the main event.
Yep, that's due to his clear concussion for his match against Jake. Obviously, I do believe it was truly unintentional between both men, so nothing is going to come from it.
Yeah, no, definitely. So we do have Cursed Skull coming in. Cursed is a very, very unique man, a guy I had pleasure of working with a lot of times. Very quiet man, doesn't really talk, but once he leaves his talking bit in the ring. But I tell you what, these guys, there's not much between them at the moment. Jake obviously looking the stronger man, but he always does. And what a move from Jake. That? I'm surprised, very, very surprised.
Once again, into that steel steps.
Yeah, absolutely brutal there from Jake, and throwing him into the steps again. No one trying to get each other in the ring. No one trying to get, the tables really implemented at the moment. It's just focusing on wearing the opponent down.
Is that going to be a burning hammer? No, it is. Ooh, onto the concrete. That's going to hurt your neck.
Yeah, and what surprises me is Jake could be coming out and Jake could be winning this. He could be literally doing this 4-0. We have spoken to him about his moveset, and his moveset will be updated. We're going to be changing the way he fights a little bit. UFC is cool, but we need to switch it up a little bit.
Because we don't want to risk anyone threatening that he's a clone of any certain wrestler who may be described as phenomenal that we can't legally say. So
yeah, 100%. We don't know whether they work together or what happened, or maybe he was just mocking him that match. But we just can't have that every single week. But it got him the 3-0. Let's see how he, changes.
Nope, not a DDT. I do apologise.
No, it's totally okay. Reed is getting him back up now, and I'll tell you what, these guys are literally going out for each other, but they're not taking it inside the ring.
Throwing onto the finish, he just contorts down.
And now throwing Jake into the ring, though, is Reed, and Reed climbing through the ropes. We have a table set up in the middle of the ring in case, and I thought Jake was leaning against it then.
He gets him up. Strong slam, but it's not enough to put him through the table.
No, but this could be right here.
Jake.
This is Jake.
Burning hammer, and it's over 4-0.
4-0. That is absolutely insane.
That means he could be a potential double champ coming into next week's show. So we now know that Jake and Dan will be the other warriors coming on. But here is the match.
Look at this tweet. Look at this tweet.
I forgot about the tweets.
DJ Assassin at the game on Saturday. Loving it. And then we have Jay O'Grady. He was ready for Havoc. He's looking, I'm guessing that's back in the day with you, those championships.
No, I believe that's from those New Japan days. And obviously just another flex of a signing.
Jake, this is before becoming 4-0. This is earlier on today. Another tweet from Jake there. And wow.
And now here we go. The the last match to confirm who will be fighting in the title arena.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've made sure there's no WWE logos. Yeah, I name dropped them. Sue me, Vince.
The Bullet Club is here.
Butch, obviously not informed on the attack, Butch left multiple wrestlers injured.
Yeah, he definitely did, and I'm pretty sure Butch was there on Saturday, 2 days ago. Didn't make it through to the quarters again. I think he had struggles, but I mean, he's repping the Bullet Club completely. Do I like the merch? No. I don't like the merch, right? I don't like anything to do with the Bullet Club after they assaulted my office, took my contract, assaulted you, and just disrespected the company, really.
Obviously, I've had to fill walls of just CZW stuff to make sure the Bullet Club doesn't come, because it's a sign and a mark of that when I need to be, I can be downright brutal.
Yeah, and it needs to be done. And the lights are off. This could only mean one thing. My old tag team partner will be coming down the ring very shortly.
Well, maybe some people don't know this, but is he called Curse Skull because of your old gimmick? Jeez.
What, the Curse Skull? Yes, 100%. So back in the day at UBW, Ultimate Bevo Wrestling, we were tag partners. We held the gold for 13 months. Absolutely crucial. And I tell you what, when I went to Steel Cage Wrestling, I brought him on, but it didn't work out and we fell out. 2009, when I sold the company, we haven't spoke since 2022. I launched this. I told him to come back in the ring, and he's back. And he said, do you know what he said earlier on? He said, hell, he's going to win tonight. He's going to go in a 6-man. He's going to walk up with the gold. That's his words.
Obviously, I cannot lie when I say maybe I don't have much of those old Bevo Day tapes. Obviously, with me being so young at the time. But obviously, if I could go back and watch them, I would.
Yeah, definitely. I wish I had more to show you, to show everybody. Obviously, the Bevo site completely shut down. Liquidation doesn't exist anymore, Bevo, unfortunately. So when it shut down, we lost all our videos. Everything that we've ever worked on completely just disappeared overnight.
The Wayback Machine, we might be able to find some minor things.
Well, this is to give people, in the future generation or this generation, a little bit of insight. It's pretty much like losing everything on YouTube. Imagine YouTube disappearing. You've lost every single video you've ever put on there. Everything's gone, and it was upsetting for everyone for many years. But we moved on, and it was actually Facebook. Facebook was the death of Bevo. But look at this, Cursed Skull and Butch, Cursed already on top of the ropes. I tell you what, Butch is a bit of a high flyer.
I don't know why Butch is wearing the jacket. What's he doing? Wait, what? What?
Yo, they don't call him cursed for no reason. This man is very, very cursed indeed.
No. He's cursed, but he doesn't defy the laws of gravity.
But let's move on. Let's tell you what needs to Butch.
And then a further punishment.
Yeah, looking very aggressive here. And these guys, tables match. Again, I almost forgot it was a tables match for a second. But yeah, the same rules apply at tables. Throwing him. Are they going? Yeah, they are going to the outside of the ring, and this could be a move straight onto the corner. Oh, that's crucial. That is very nasty. Something that Scottish Boys wouldn't be too keen on showing, but hey, we're going to do it. It's a power. Oh no!
Hey, if they complain, they can so easily just put Havoc on at 9 PM after the watershed. It was
exactly
me who suggested putting it on after, but they were adamant at 7:30.
7:30 is a good time. Everyone's had their food and they're ready to watch some wrestling, and that's what I'm talking about. Cursed Skull back onto those steel steps.
He just throws him over. I do wonder if he's going to do a move.
I thought it was going outside then.
Obviously, there's no children in attendance, which is good.
Oh, go on.
Because...
go on. Are they saying that for the main event here? We've got the announce table ripped off. I think they may... Going against the steel steps again. Butch is looking very strong though. I know Cursed a lot, but let's talk about Butch. This guy's looking like a promising contender, thrown all the way to the other side ring there to the floor. And Cursed is picking up a table now.
Go.
Butch back in the ring. Cursed picking up the table, following suit into the ring. And And Butch back out. He's done another table. They're going for 2 tables, I think. Unless it's a table to the face there.
Obviously, it's going to be more strong, heavy-handed attacks, I do believe.
Yeah. And I tell you what, this is definitely hyping me up for the 6-man we have next week on Havoc. It's going to be absolutely havoc, shall we say.
Well, 2 different opponents here, but yeah, it could be havoc.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see it. And we're getting a table. Is it going to be leaned against the... It is. And Kurtzgold picking him up, and I thought he was going to throw him through. I thought he was going to throw him through. But he didn't. And now he's waiting for him, cursing him, shall we say. And the table is right there. It's looking close. It's looking likely. Kurtz picking him up. Reversal, though.
So, onto the DDT.
What a reversal. That was perfect. Perfect timing, because he was just about to go through the wood of the table there.
I mean, there's technically a steel on that table. And to the triple balls, that's not going to break the table.
Yeah. Yeah, and I tell you what, this is a close contest. Hasn't been going for so long, but definitely looking close. And he's got him against the table. Is Butch. Butch is going to end this potential. What's he doing? Butch?
Maybe saying a couple of words.
Yeah, saying a final goodbye. And he's going to throw Kurtz through the table and see himself into the knuckle.
And it's over.
Butch.
And that's the show decided. Steve.
That was absolutely crazy.
The other one.
Yeah, I'm very glad to see 3 tables. I'll tell you what, you've done a good match card there. That was absolutely brutal. And Butch goes on now with Robert Stevens and Jake as well, wasn't it? The 3 they'll be going into the elimination 6-man. So wow.
But obviously they're going to be facing Urena, Lines, and the one, the only.
Well, there we go, guys.